We are joined today with Abdel Aziz Rahal from Tensator. Tensator is a queue management systems and crowd control solutions company. They have been in the industry for over 2 decades. Abdul, can you give us a brief about Tensator and how your journey has been?
Absolutely. So actually, Tensator, as you have rightly said, has been in the field of queue management solutions and passenger guidance, primarily in the airport sector, for the past 20 years in the region. But worldwide, we are a 70 years old company from our base in the UK. And if I take our US division, I think it has been in the market since the 18th century. So in Dubai, in the region, Dubai has been really the launching pad for us to actually propose and support airports in the region, starting with Dubai airports.
Okay.
That's been a fantastic journey that we had with
That's
the Dubai airports, which has helped us then to obviously...
Let's talk more about how you have been.
Yep.
Now, how does Tensator envision its role in shaping the future of airports, especially when we are concerning the crowd management and the passenger flow?
So far, we have been working in an industry where digitization of the solutions, equipment were not that developed. And obviously the past decade or so, this has now evolved to a more digitized economy and industry. We are reaching now a stage where crowd control and bottleneck, airports want to reduce that. They want to get rid of queues. So up to now, we've been very, very good in managing crowd control for our clients.
So what innovative products are you using for the crowd controls? And specifically when we are talking to have a more better airport experience?
Absolutely. So nobody likes queuing.
Yes,
Nobody likes queuing.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, queues will somehow always be there.
Yes.
Okay? Whether you want to improve online check-in, you want to remove check-in desk, you will always have some kind of bottleneck. And our equipment will be always, I think...
Always there.
And I know I may be against what most of the airport companies wants to hear, but unfortunately, as long as you have people, physical people, you will have queues.
You will.
Now you can reduce the level of bottlenecks and crowds. And for that, there's different type of solutions. There is the online check-in, obviously. You need to go screening. Whenever you go to an airport, you need to go to security screening.
Yes.
We have solutions to actually book online your spot at the screening area to avoid the queues, okay? So that helps the airport to better manage the number of passengers coming at a certain time. Starting from many hours before the boarding time, you can have like a couple of hours where you can welcome them to the screening area and they can book slots within this. The second point, the second aspect to improve the passenger experience, customer experience in an airport, it's communication, information about different things from wayfinding to knowing where are the obviously check-in desks, boarding gates and so on, but also inform them about the retail options that they have at the airports. And for that, we have a solution that we called a holographic virtual assistant that we are developing in partnership with VSN in the region, where we can have a holographic avatar that can actually be interactive, that will be connected to ChatGPT, where you'll be able to ask any question. Obviously, you can put some limitation to that to avoid certain odd questions that a passenger may ask.
Yeah.
And you can integrate it with the information system of the airport.
Okay, that's really interesting.
So
have you implemented this solution?
we are doing that at the moment in Europe. We are currently talking to a couple of airports in the region to implement that. But that solution can be used not only at the departure level, but it can be used at screening level. Whenever you want to give safety messages to customers at screening level, to remove, for example, the belts, the luggage, give them consistent information.
Yes.
With uninterrupted time. Because obviously when you put human staff, obviously, at this level, sometimes the consistency of the message is not always there. They might have a break. Having a virtual assistant, holographic, will always be there and give a consistent message and brings that wow effect as well of technology that airports like.
In what ways does Tensator contribute to sustainability and environmental considerations within airport environments through its products or services?
Well, the number one point I think we should raise here is the fact that for us, sustainability rims with durability of the product. Okay? Yes. We have high quality products If we take about the hardware, the queuing barriers that we have, they last for 10 years. If I take Terminal 3, for example, I think I can still see our barriers that we supplied since 2008 when they opened. They're still there. You can maintain them. You don't have to replace them. All the parts that usually get wear and tear can be replaced very easily without replacing the full barrier. That's number one. We are ISO certified as well at different levels, including environments. So from packaging, making sure that our suppliers follows as well our sustainability policy, of course. And obviously now we're trying to develop solutions that requires less barriers, as I said, more digital solutions for queue management to avoid the use of hardware and production of hardware. So this is really where we're at now, and that is something, the policy of sustainability that we have shared as well with Dubai Airports. If I take Dubai Airports, for example. So this is how we contribute.
You are controlling and being more sustainable and managing the cost
all
at
levels.
all levels. That's really interesting to know. Just one last question. What are Tensator's long-term goals and strategies for staying at the forefront of airport innovation and addressing the evolving challenges of whole guest experience in the industry?
For us, it's really technology. As you said, we want to be more of a technology-based solution provider for passenger experience, passenger guidance, okay? And we're investing heavily in R&D for that. So I can give you a few examples that hopefully you're going to see soon installed in certain airports. Signages, electric signages that can be remotely controlled and remotely monitored in terms of the type of message you want to give to guide
the passenger flow
and making sure they go to the right lane at different areas of the airport, whether it's transfer, transit, arrival, departure, immigration. Information is key.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
This is why we're developing all this array of products that can be remotely monitored from the control room of an airport. One example, soon to come, we will have this automatic gate that can reconfigure a queue automatically, depending on off-peak or on-peak. As I said earlier,
the more traffic, then
absolutely. As I said earlier, nobody likes to
Yes.
so, and there is nothing more frustrating than having very few passengers going through a snake queue and doing a long journey to reach the immigration.
I agree,
So,
and we all go through it.
absolutely. Automatic gates that can be remotely controlled via an app is one of the solutions we're developing that will obviously help passengers to have a straight line instead of doing the zigzag queue. And what is important for us as well is in terms of energy, we know that having to have power points and network points to monitor technology-based solution can be tricky for an airport. So we're developing battery-powered LED that can be placed anywhere within the airport. That can be replaced because obviously an airport is always moving. There's always a reconfiguration of queuing areas, of
exactly.
passenger handling. So it's important that the solution you install can be reutilized in a certain or other manners. So this is where we are at the moment.
That's really interesting to know, and we look forward to these solutions when we are traveling through the airports. We'll keep an eye on what Tensator is doing.
Excellent.
And thank you very much for joining us today, and it's lovely talking.
Thank you.